Okay, it's probably a little after 10:30. The breeze is a little chilly. Stop looking. Um, yeah, so I'm gonna have another coffee, and while I wait for the water to heat up, I think I'm gonna set up my shelter. It's just like a pop-up shelter, and I'll store my wood, my poo bucket, and my table in there. While I'm out filming, I'll probably be out filming for a couple hours. So, one other thought that I have is to put up one of my tarps, one of my bigger tarps. It's like a swallowtail tarp because it's lined or painted on the inside silver. And I'm thinking at night it will kind of help trap the heat a little bit from the fire. So we'll see about that. It's a little breezy, so I might not. Also, like I was saying, the breeze is cold and the sun feels great. So normally I would set up a tarp to get afternoon shade. And I don't know if I'm going to want it. So I think I'll wait on the tarp until I get back and see what to do. Also, when I get back, I don't know yet. We'll see how I feel, but that fire pit is something. It's bad. I'd like to redo it. I don't have a shovel. I kind of wish I would have brought it so I could disperse that ash a bit easier, but I do have a little broom I can use. That will help some. I think that's it. But yeah, I want to set up that shelter at least. And then it kind of looks from the road, because the road is right there. This site looks more occupied. I would hate for someone to come in here and be like, oh, someone's camping here, or feel like they should camp here too. You never know with people. I don't, anyway. All right. My water is almost boiling. So another thing with that tarp is normally I would set up my table under the tarp. So I like to keep the water out of the sun. And it's just a nicer, it makes more of a kitchen, a camp kitchen. But again, I'm not so sure I'm going to set that up. Just about. That's really all. You can look around or something. You don't have to keep looking at me. Thinking weird thoughts because I have this on my belly, you know? And then this is happening. Sorry. Yep. Okay. Bye. Bye. Whoa. Yep. I'm about to go drive and shoot some video. So hopefully no one is camping in the empty spots that I saw yesterday. If so, there's always tomorrow. Who knows? Okay. I am back, and it is 3:50 maybe. I did, I just counted. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 sites, and there are more to do, so apparently I'll be staying again tomorrow. Unless I can just get a bunch on my way out. But, yeah, very productive. Lots of running around. There were like 3 or 4 sites that I didn't even know were there. And possibly 1 or 2 that could have been sites, or they could have been like service roads for the power lines. So I didn't get those. 1 I wouldn't have driven. Yeah, it's still pretty windy. Windier than I thought it was going to be. It's supposed to be windy all day tomorrow. So hopefully the wind dies. I'm not looking forward to getting all cold, though I'll be putting my boots on and stuff, so that will help. Anyway, it's about time for an early dinner, and I have an hour left of sun to get stuff done. If I want to do that fire pit, I better get working on that too. I can always cook in the moonlight. I'm not worried about that, but if I'm going to do the fire pit, which I'll decide in 5-10 minutes, I gotta work on that because it gets cold. When did I start the fire yesterday? Maybe 6? Oh, my stomach just went doink. I bet it's really loud with the thing right there. Great. Nice. Anyway, yeah, I'm a little hungry. Okay. Gotta get stuff. Gotta get stuff going. Going getting stuff done. Bye. I went back in there, and then there's a little hill that I put a daytime time lapse up, and when I was back there I noticed there are tons of large rocks that could be used for a fire pit. I don't understand why this is full of these little ones. So I mean, I really don't want to do this, but I might. But I'd have to take all of these rocks off, and I probably won't even use half of them. I don't get why there are so many just little rocks in there. It's just super weird. But kind of sweep all of this and flatten it. See, the issue is garbage. The issue is my feet are not going to get warm in something like this. Yeah, lots of garbage. You know, it should be ground level, not built up by ash. You wouldn't want to do that with sand either. I mean, you want air in between those rocks to fuel the fire, you know. You need oxygen, people. Hi again. So anyway, problem is then I have to discard the little rocks that I'm not going to use. It's a big project, is what it is. I could just make a different one and I don't know. This is the perfect area because there are no plants. You know, it's a perfect area. It's just a stupid fire pit. And fire pits really don't have to be fancy. You know, the rocks just help sparks and stuff, which the wood I use, unfortunately, is really sparky. So, I don't know, guys. And then I was thinking, maybe I could just put it in here. Like right down here. But this is a decent tent site, so I don't want to do that. Yeah. Yep, okay. We'll figure this out shortly. Yeah, so what was I gonna say? Oh, so one thing I really enjoy about filming, especially dispersed camp places like this, is getting to know the area. I had said earlier I filmed 11 sites, and I drove in to each of them, filmed them, and drove out, type of thing. You know, I got to see the views that each one had or didn't have, you know, that type of thing. I really actually enjoy it. But I'm starting to realize, you know, it's a lot of work, and it's something to do while camping, and that's great. But I am not, it's a lot of work. Like 11 sites took 2.5 hours, and if I were at a campground, I could have, 11 sites wouldn't have taken long at all, you know. But I'm driving all these sites here. This is a great area for camping. All the sites are, the closest were probably a quarter of a mile apart, which is fantastic, but, you know, I'm driving a lot. I don't know how many miles I put on today. I never check miles, so I should start doing that. But, yeah. So, I love getting to know an area. And why did I pick, like, the coldest site possible? I don't know. Oh well, because it's cool. Yeah. Well, okay. It's basically, it's got to be real close to, 5 o'clock. The sun, I'm going to lose light from the sun real quick. It's not sunset, it's just behind that mountain. Anyway, what I've decided to do is to build a fire ring just on the outside of that other one. Because I was having, like a kumbaya moment and wasn't working. So I've been walking around and exploring. But anyway, so I'm going to grab some larger stones from back there. Know that some forests don't want you to even move stones or anything like that. That's something you've always got to check. BLM, normally you can kind of do what you want. But there are places that they don't want you to disturb the nature at all.
Disturb the nature.
So with that being said, I'm going to start collecting some river rock and bringing it over, and then we'll build a quick fire pit for tonight. Obviously, I'll explain what I'm doing when I show you, when I'm doing it, maybe? I'm just kind of showing you this area. But yeah, there's like that is much bigger. I mean, really anything is much bigger than what they have in that, whoever put that pit together. And that's where I have the time lapse. I was hoping to get the sunset, but unfortunately it's all in clouds, so it's not supposed to rain or anything, so that's good. But there's no sunset. Maybe later, who knows. But anyway, I have that set up and going. And I believe this is, I can't see it from here. Let's go over here. There's the wind. Here's somewhat of a drop off. But I believe this is Upper Hackberry Canyon, which I want to hike. But I noticed a lot of feet marks, footsteps. So that must be Upper Hackberry Canyon. I want to know what the hackberries are. Maybe this. I don't know. Okay, get my gloves on and start bringing up stones. It's a Mormon tea. Oops. Yeah. Here I am. Okay. Gloves. Well, okay. I collected four of them, but there's already two there. So I don't know why I find that so amusing, but I guess I thought I brought up more. But I want to start. I'm just gonna make like a crescent shape so I can get my feet in there if I need to. Yeah, so I just want to lay it out and see what else I need to collect. And I can use some of the bigger little ones to kind of keep things together. But I'm just going to start with these. There's a car. Keep going. Oh, I feel like a dork. Okay. They would have really had to have been looking to see what I was doing. But yeah, I'm just gonna rest it up against the old fire pit will be the backing, basically, to the new one. And if I stay here for a few more nights, it kind of depends on tonight how cold it gets. I might clean that other one up, and disperse those rocks back over there or something and sweep out the ash. But yeah, so this will be good for tonight anyway. So I'm really proud of myself. No, I'm kidding. I don't know. Whatever. Okay, well, that's super basic. I normally do them in a crescent moon, especially in the winter, so I can get my feet in there. I feel the coals. Nothing special, and it could totally collapse. I didn't do much. What you could do is take all these small ones and fit them around. And maybe I'll do that tomorrow. Right now, I'm tired. And I should eat soon. I might have something quick and easy though. I don't know if I want to cook hot dogs. You get a certain way you want to eat something, like a hot dog. For me, I want to steam the buns and put some cheese on there and kind of melt it. I don't want a cold bun, so what do you do? So anyway, that's what I'm gonna use for tonight. Maybe I'll make adjustments tomorrow, or maybe I'll totally scrap it and redo it. Wouldn't that be cool? I just wanted to do something. I do love my pop-up pit. It's awesome. It's just the coals burn quicker than a ground fire, and I want the coals to build and make a really hot fire. So that's why I did any of this. Otherwise, that pop-up pit is awesome. No complaints, and it does keep my feet warm. I can put my feet under. It's just that the coals burn up a lot quicker, which is more efficient and great in many situations, but when it's going to get into the 20s in a couple hours, that's what I want. And I'm not going to smother everything with ashes, because that's going to be a slow burning fire. It would have worked fine, but my feet would have been cold. That's all.